What is going on, everyone? Welcome to episode 18 of the Liverpool Let's Play series. A Merry Christmas Eve to you all. I hope you're having a lovely day and you're getting ready for the festivities tomorrow. I'm going to bring you all three Arsenal games in this episode today. I did get some feedback, so thank you to those who did. And yeah, we're going to show you the league game because it is quite important. It is a top of the table clash, and of course, the Champions League games. Those eagle-eyed amongst you will be able to tell. The league situation has changed. If we just open it up a bit, we now have a game in hand on Arsenal. They are 2 points clear. I'm not sure where our game in hand comes, but if we do maintain our form, then we should go above them. Obviously, if we beat them today, we'll go above them, and that will hold a massive advantage, as we will still have that game in hand. Since you were last with me, if we just have a look at fixtures. Oh, okay. Uh, Nothing has happened. I thought something might have happened. It's been a little while since I recorded the last one. So yeah, well, we can get straight on into it. I will play the games, the Spurs game and the Newcastle games offline, of course. And I'll bring you just the main highlights from these three games. Otherwise, it will be a bumper episode. So, this is the team we're going to go with in the first game against Arsenal, the league match. And it's fairly full strength, although Mo Salah and Naby Keita are both on international duty, which is not ideal. I don't even think it's the African Cup of Nations. I think they're qualifiers, so it's a bit annoying, but nevertheless we'll have to make do with what we have. So, in goal, of course, Alisson, the normal back four, Trent on the right, Robertson on the left, Gomez and Van Dijk in the middle, Danilo in the defensive midfield role, João Felix and Fabinho in the middle of midfield today due to Keita's absence, Oxlade-Chamberlain on the right against his former team, Elshar on the left and Bobby Firmino up top. We are going to go cautious in this game. Obviously, we've seen what Arsenal have done to us already this season, but it's done well for us so far in the recent few games, so I'm fairly confident going into it, but let's not waste any time. Okay, the games begin. Arsenal got a very strong side, as we know, but yeah, this could be a tough game. Although an early chance, Trent out to Felix, he cuts inside, and 2 minutes in, Liverpool lead in a really important game in the league season. What a way to get off to a start. One thing I did want to mention, actually, I know I'm only showing key highlights, but one thing, just this Christmas week, I am going to put up a video, just sort of a year review and just how things are going. That's going to come out on Christmas Day. I don't want to give you a proper separate episode on Christmas because I'm trying to enjoy my Christmas Day, and Jesus Christ, Danilo almost gives them a goal. Yeah, I want you to enjoy your Christmas Day. Don't want you to have to watch me playing Football Manager, and I'm going to be enjoying it as well. I am recording this on the Sunday, the 23rd, as Chamberlain scores a lovely goal against his former team, bends it into the corner. We have started this game superbly. So yeah, there will be just a couple minute video, just about the year and everything else. Nothing on Boxing Day. Hopefully, or Trent with a free kick just over. Hopefully, we'll finish off this series by the end of the week. So hopefully, we will bring it, if we get, of course, to the Champions League final, depending on how the rest of this episode goes. Then that will come to you Thursday and Friday. But hopefully, we will be able to finish the season or the series by Friday as Arsenal try and grab an equal or try and grab one. Oh my word, Xhaka's hit the bar and we get it away. So yeah, and the new series hopefully will start in the new year, pretty soon after the new year. That's what I'm thinking. Um, but yeah, it's been a really good first half. More of the same, please, boys. 20 seconds to go, and I think that is going to be the end of the game. The second half has been pretty dull. We did have a goal disallowed. Oxlade-Chamberlain was disallowed a goal for offside, but nevertheless, it's still been comfortable. We risky at the back, but Alisson does well, and that's it. The final whistle. Fairly even game statistic-wise, but we've come away with a massive win, and now we will go above Arsenal in the table. I'm not sure when our game in hand is. I looked through the schedule and it certainly looked a while away, but as you can see, top of the Premier League very nicely indeed, although we do have a tough game away at Spurs in the next one, so We need to make sure that we don't get beaten and we don't let Arsenal back in front. And yeah, I'll go and play that one, and then we'll join you for the first leg of the Champions League quarter final. Okay, just the one game, as you know, between this Arsenal game and the last one. 0-0 draw away at Spurs. It was a pretty crap game. Let's not spend any time on it. So, the opening leg of the Champions League quarter final. We are at home and we've got a bit of an injury crisis. As you can see, Sturridge is playing up top in this game. He's got a knock, but he has been past fit. That's because Firmino picked up a knock in training and is going to be out for 4 to 9 days. So he could well miss the second leg, and Solanke is unregistered as well. So young Fidel O'Rourke, great name, is on the bench for us, and hopefully we won't have to call upon him. But returns for a couple of players makes this game a little bit easier. So we've got Alisson in goal, Trent at right back. I've gone with Moreno left back. He's been brilliant for us this season, and I wanted to reward him. Like I said, he's been fantastic. So I've gone with him in this game. Danilo in the defensive midfield role. A return for Keita in the centre midfield to partner Felix. Salah back in on the right. Elshar on the left, and Sturridge up top. Now, the fact that this is the home leg in the first time makes it massive that we get off to a good start. Just having a look, I think Mane didn't play against us in the league. Not too much has changed in terms of the Arsenal side, but yeah, Mane's in because Chiesa drops to the bench, so not too much in terms of change for Arsenal. But like I was saying, it's imperative that we get a good start and we get a good score in this tie. Hopefully we can avoid the hopefully we can avoid conceding. That would be. I don't really want them to get an away goal to take to the Emirates. But yeah, this is what FM series on YouTube are all about. The bright lights, Champions League latter stages, and this is the first highlight of the game. 15 minutes in, Alisson sprays a lovely ball out to Virgil van Dijk, and he gets robbed by Ozil, and he beats two men. Mesut Ozil, oh, it's a lovely fingertip save by Alisson to push around a post. Arsenal have been dominant, as you can see from the stats. Suso to knock the corner in. Danilo heads away, but only as far as an Arsenal player on the edge, and Danilo puts in another good tackle. We seem to have started pretty slow this game. We need to up it big time. We might get a chance now. Alberto Moreno finds Felix. Keita. Moreno's got loads of space. Oh, Keita. We know he can hit him. He's done it before. He's even done it in the Champions League. And couldn't quite find the top corners. I just noticed Mane is struggling. And Xhaka's gone in there on Trent. I think this might be. It is a red card. Well, 2-footed tackle apparently. And we're going to knock this straight up to positive. Try and get on the front foot. Oh no, Salah's got to go off injured. And we don't have Oxlade-Chamberlain on the bench. Not good for us. I think we'll put Lallana out on the right hand side. I did bring in Lallana for the Spurs game. He's been in fairly good form, so I wanted to keep some players fresh, so he came in. But he's going to be introduced to this game probably sooner than he would have imagined. And yeah, we need to capitalise on this now, really. But coming up to half-time, it doesn't look like we are going to do so. Right, half-time's been and gone. I missed the team talk by accident, but I've used a shout, which I never normally use, which is exciting. We've got the ball on the edge. Trent's free, and that's a great ball out by Danilo. He works his way into the area, gets one in. Keita finds the bottom corner. A lovely work move. Keita with his 5th goal of the season buries it in the bottom corner. That is exactly what we needed. Come on, the boys. Okay, Trent with the throw in just after the hour mark. Felix back out to Trent. Can he get another good ball in? Back to Danilo. Felix. Keita's there. Can he shoot? Oh, it's blocked. Elshar. He finds the net. An open goal. Leno had already committed for the first shot. And luckily the ball falls to Elshar. And he has just an open net to tap into. 2-0. Come on, the boys. I was getting very into. Felix makes it 3. Unbelievable stuff. This red card has changed this game massively. And I am not going to complain. We have we couldn't have done anything but... Oh, please don't concede. I've just been saying how good we are. We do manage to get it away. Elshar, knock it up to Sturridge. He's got so much space. Elshar, look at Sturridge. Oh, he played it too late. Elshar, he goes by himself and he scored. What is that? Oh, goodness gracious me. from back to front. He's done it all on his own. Massive slice of good fortune with the ball falling to him after the initial pass. But he's found that corner beautifully. Trent, Van Dijk, oh, he just heads it wide. I keep saying, come on, the boys. I'm not even a Liverpool fan, but I'm just getting so engrossed. We could make it 5. Trent knocks it in. Van Dijk, oh, he heads it just wide again. Look at the stats now 21 shots to their 4. They've just sat back, and it's cost them dearly. I haven't even made any changes. Lallana gets the ball. Felix. Good ball out to Trent. He's got acres of space. Lallana. Danilo on the edge. Hit one, son. Oh, just wide. Oh, I'm going to make some changes. We need to keep players fresh. Right, Danilo. I'm just going to take off whoever's got the lowest conditioning. Right, so Danilo, Trent, and Van Dijk. It's all defenders. Look at the ratings as well. Look at that defence. All on 8 ratings. That's superb. I noticed the key. I mean, Alisson's still on a 7. He hasn't had anything to do really. But I noticed goalkeeper ratings haven't really improved that much this year, but defenders certainly. If they keep a clean sheet, they get really good ratings. And oh, we've already made one. So right, okay. So I'm going to make a normal change. Move Gomez out to the right. Bring Lovren in, and we'll just play the last few minutes. What a game this has been. I think it is. It ends 4-0. That red card changed everything. We were pretty poor up until then, and we've just, I think, maybe changed it to positive as well. I know, obviously, 11 against 10 is always going to be helpful, but my word. I wanted to say as well, seeing that result by Atleti 0-0, the other 2 games of the quarters were both 1-1 draws as well, so it's still all to play for. But we have got such a healthy lead going into this second leg. And I'm going to go play the Newcastle game, calm down a little bit, and join you for the last game of the episode. My word. Okay, the last game before this final game of the episode. That sounds weird. We beat Newcastle 4-1. Goals from Yao Felix, Joe Gomez, and 2 from El Shah. Lovely old job. Right. This is it. This is crunch time. Obviously, massive lead from that last game. And to note, 2 fairly important decisions team-wise. As you can see, Bobby Firmino is back in the team. Fitness test says he can play 75 minutes. Sturridge hasn't been great in the games he's been absent, so I wanted to use Firmino. And El Shah has picked up a knock. But he has passed the fitness test as well. But he's been in such good form as of late. I really, really need him in this team. Salah has picked up another knock. He's going to be out for pretty much the majority of the rest of the season. I think he'll be back maybe for the last league game. If we get to the Champions League final, he should be back for that. I doubt he'll be around for the semis if we get there. But yeah, this is as full strength as I'm willing to go. In terms of, yeah, I could have easily set out El Shah and Firmino because of the lead we have, but you know, Arsenal are going to want to bite back, and I just want our best team out there. So Alisson is in goal, Trent right back, Moreno continues at left back, Gomez and Van Dijk in the middle, Pereira in the defensive midfield, Felix and Keita in the centre, Oxa on the right. He played well in the last tie, to be fair, so you know, why not? Oh no, that was in the Premier League game. Oh well. El Shah on the left, Bobby Firmino at the top. Come on, boys. We qualified as well for the Champions League through the league. Points of words. Points have confirmed that. Gibril So, who are you? Swiss, signed from Young Boys. Fair enough. But yeah, not too different team to what they have been playing. So again, for the 3rd time this episode, as Lionel would have said, once, twice, 3 times the Gunners, or something like that. But yeah, we just need to do a job. Okay, first highlight of this of the game, and it's actually going to go our way, it looks like. Great ball out to Trent on the right hand side. Oh, he drills one, and he finds a bottom corner. What a start to this game. Our first shot in the game, first shot on target. We are playing for this, to see this out, and we've gone 1-0 up. Brilliant goal from Trent. What I was going to say actually, from the qualification for the Champions League, we got a budget for next season. Of course, this series is going to end, but we got 100 million transfer budget, which is is quite good. 600 grand a week to spend on wages. I sniff a big player in my future. I really am tempted to continue this save um, offline after it's finished, just because I'm just having so much fun. And this is kind of similar to the City series that I did on the channel. If long time viewers will know about that one. But that was only a couple of seasons save again with very similar aims. Um, as Arsenal come forward, but misplaced pass and Cater clears. Yeah, so the next series I'm doing is going to be a little bit different. It's not going to be based in England. I can let you know that much. I've done a lot of English. Gomez away. Ozil was a great finish, to be fair. 10th goal of the season. One back just after half time. We do have an away goal though, so that is quite important. But yeah, we've not been we've let them come on to us quite a lot. But anyway, um, yeah. So the next save. It's not going to be in England. I fancy a change. I did like the Australian series that I did. Um, just having a look at who to take off. Yeah, I did like the Australian series that I did. I was a little bit disappointed that I didn't get into it more than I did. But yeah, just sort of time was against me. My head was turned by the new game, all sorts. So I want to try that again. I want to try. I don't think it will be sort of as out there as maybe Australia, but yeah, definitely not going to be in England. And hopefully it will be a bit of a longer term save as Moreno picks up a knock. That's fine. Robertson can just come on. But this game has been pretty dull, and that's exactly what we wanted. Just sit on our lead, to be honest. And I think I'm going to make one more change. I'll take Bobby Firmino off. His thing said he can only last 75 minutes. He's done alright. Brings Sturridge on for the last 10. And the Champions League semi-final draw is in a few days' time. This game obviously taking place on the Tuesday. And one more highlight, perhaps? No, headed away. Felix mops up. And I think that's going to be it. Virgil van Dijk does well there, to be fair. And all the way back to Alisson to waste a bit of time. Lovely old job. Yeah, Tuesday is today's game. And the draw takes place on Friday. And we will be in the hat. So, very, very happy indeed. I'm going to say well done, lads. Because at the end of the day, we've made it through. So, Bayer Leverkusen knockout Atleti on away goals. That is massive. Right, okay. I will join you for the semi-final draw. Oh, I am hyped. Semi-final draw time. Look at the teams in that hat. Juve, they knocked off Barca. We've beaten them before. Leverkusen, Lyon. Leverkusen, as we saw, knocked off Atleti. Lyon knocked out Valencia. This is winnable. This competition is actually winnable, and I'm quite excited. I I want to avoid Juve. I think that will be the biggest stumbling block at this stage. Juve in the final would be magical. Obviously, the two other teams have done so well to get here, but I fancy us. I fancy us against any of these teams, but I want to avoid Juve. And we've started at home as well in the second knockout round. I think, did we start at home? We did, against Benfica and against Arsenal, so it would be nice to start away, but let's wait and see what happens. So, Juve, please let us avoid it. No! No. Well, I mean, that's good in a way because one of Lyon or Bayer Leverkusen is going to get to the Champions League final, but Juve, that is not the team we wanted. It's going to be tough, but we have beaten them before. They're first in Serie A. Their team, they've got such a good team. Let's see what their transfer history is like. So in the first season, the only important person they brought in was Everton. I don't even know who that is. Got rid of Emre Can. What about this season? Stefan Savic, Mercier from Toulouse, don't even know. Franco Vazquez. Anyone notable to get rid of? Luca Marone to Reading, go on. Alberto Seri, Cagliari to Benatia they got rid of. Piak has gone to Huddersfield. Quadrado, Roma. Storaro. So they've got rid of a few players, but it's still a ridiculously strong team. But I guess We are away from home first, so uh, I was so excited, and now I'm less excited, but I'm still excited. That makes no sense, but I hope in a way that it does. But that is going to be it for this episode, peeps. I don't know why I've just said peeps. That's really cringy. Right there, you can see that is going to be the next episode. We've got a few games in between now and then. A massive game against United in the league. Actually, let me just show you the league before we go. So we have a game in hand on Arsenal, and we're a point clear. So as long as we maintain our form, that United game, obviously they've got a couple of games in hand on us, so they could get to within 5 points if they win both of those games in hand. That is, but yeah, as long as we don't slip up to United too badly, then Huddersfield, Brighton, Everton, and Villa, I'm all confident. But yeah, I think as well Salah, he might be back in time for the second leg. I don't know, but that is going to be it for words. That is going to be it for today's episode, guys. I hope you have enjoyed it. What results that we've pulled out of the bag there. I was not confident coming into this episode, but my word, we've proven what a good side we are. I hope you all have a wonderful Christmas. I will be releasing a video tomorrow. Just like I said, channel update kind of thing. But yeah, just a little Christmas message. So I hope you've enjoyed your Christmas Eve. I hope you continue to enjoy it. And yeah, I will speak to you tomorrow. Bye all!